Hello guys, it's Junior, and today I will be showing you every single thing added in Superhero Plus so far. It is currently version 1.5.1, so we will be expanding in the future. We are currently working on Sonic Scream for next update. But yeah, let's begin. So before we start, I just want to show you the important people. Daristrix as a modder. Former lead modder is Toji. Current lead modder is Void. I'm the team lead. Texture is Mango Blood. It's going to help a lot in the next few updates. And Java team lead is Vid2, with the former one being Christina. So, first we're going to cover how to get Electrokinesis, which is like energy powers. And to get that, you're going to have to do this recipe right here to craft a syringe. And then you need to go up to a creeper, specifically of the charge variant, so it's pretty hard to find, and interact with them with it, and you'll get a supercharged extract, and they will start withering to death, because you just extracted their blood. And then we're going to save that for later, and then we need a fully oxidized, not waxed, fully oxidized though, block of copper, and have an iron axe or higher, like netherite diamond, and then interact with it, and it will give you pulverized copper, which we'll also be saving for just a sec. And then we are going to take one slime ball, one blaze powder, one fire charge, 2 pulverized copper, 1 supercharged extract, and 1 bowl, in any order I believe it works the crafting table, to craft a green light mixture. And then with the green light mixture, we'll use that in a sec actually. We're then going to need an enchanted golden apple and 1 to 3 water bottles, but obviously you're going to use 3 because it's just better production, to get serum bases. By the way, you can duplicate enchanted golden apples, and it does need to be enchanted. And this is because enchanted golden apples are hard to find and essential to most powers. Because serum bases are very important. We'll see that come up a lot again in the future. To duplicate it, you need 4 gold blocks surrounding it like this, and 1 enchanted golden apple will give you 2 in return, so you'll get 1 extra. Okay, and then we need green light mixture and 1 to 3 serum bases, and we can use that to brew an experimental vaccine. And then you have your experimental vaccine in your hand, and you get struck by lightning. Then I should have gotten Electrokinesis. I don't know what the problem is. I might already have that power actually. Let me reset. There we go. So let's try it again, boys. Now I have Electrokinesis. So how it works is I can summon lightning on nearby entities. There are none, but if you crash and interact, it summons lightning all around you, and you can randomly get electro balls that you can throw around and make explosions. I have Bob griefing off, so you won't see anything from there, but you get the idea. Alright, and then for the next power, you need to craft a training dummy, which has like about 1,000 health, and you just like mess around with it. It's just literally a training dummy to test your powers on, but you do need it for some powers. It's 3 hay bales, 1 iron block, and a carved pumpkin, and that will give you 1 of these little guys. And then you will attack it with the electro ball in your main hand. Don't shoot the electro ball, just punch it with it. And then eventually, I don't know if I'll get it while I'm here, but eventually it will give you energy constructs. I'll just cheat in to show you. I don't know why I did that. To show you, because I don't want to keep trying, but there is a chance mechanism for it. Okay. Let me get the power menu out so I can activate the energy constructs. And you get an energy constructs item. You interact with it and you get a random one with cooldown. So this is an energy block. You get 3. Build whatever you want stuff. Random cool stuff. Anything you can imagine. and then after a short period of time it will disappear, so you can't just trap people in it, and only you can break it or let it disappear on its own. That's how that one works. Next one is the Energy Saver, which is 11 damage, but only 10 hits you can use, and it sets mobs on fire that you attack with it. And we'll see if we get the last one. Nope, but the last one, I will just pull it up from here, is indeed the Energy Net, which you will throw at something, and it will stun them and electrocute them for a short bit. Let me disable these powers. Next power we're going to is Healing Factor. Let me get Healing Factor. You need 4 bone meal, 1 skull, 1 totem, 1 turtle scute, 1 gas tier, and 1 golden nugget. You have Ancient Bone Formula. Now you're going to brew that with the Serum Bases from earlier. They'll come up a lot, trust. Then you can get a Mere Kuru Serum. Now to get the power, simply drink the Mere Kuru Serum. Go into your power menu, enable it, and you will, every 5 seconds I believe it is, get a short bit of healing. Let's see. No. Next power on our list is the Super Leaping, which is just Serum Bases and a Rabbit's Foot, kind of like a normal leaping potion, but with Serum Bases for the recipe. Jump this potion. And then you will get the Super Leaping Serum, just like the Kuru Serum, and you will get your power. It says I have been given Super Leap. I do not see Super Leap, so I'm going to assume I have the power disabled. Oops. So I'm just gonna, yeah, here it is. I need to boom, boom, and you can see the animation over here. Pretty cool. And then next thing is Super Strength. Now it's about a 1 in 1,000 chance of killing a skeleton will drop a Strength artifact scroll. Very rare. And then you need a Strength artifact scroll in your offhand. Strength 2 from a potion effect or anything. Really, any way to get it will work. And then you just punch this guy a bunch while having the Strength artifact scroll in your offhand. And Strength 2, which I'm not even going to try because it's incredibly hard for the chances. It's like 1 in 500 or something like that. But then you'll get Strength 3 of your power, which I'm not going to demonstrate because it's pretty simple. Pretty easy to figure out. Next power is Super Speed, which you're going to need an experimental vaccine from earlier when we were making electrokinesis. 2 sugar, 2 syringes. And then you will get a Velocity X. You get 2 of them. You inject yourself with any. You will get Speed 3 for a bit. And you'll see the Velocity X timer. Now when that runs out, you lose your Speed 3. However, if you want to get it permanently, I'll show you. Now the longer you run, the faster you run. And if you stop running, it resets it entirely. So what you should do is you should run, and eventually you'll be able to, you'll get this cool trail. Eventually you'll be able to run on water, and eventually, after quite a long bit of time, you will break the sound, go supersonic or something? I don't know. Something along those lines, sound barrier, I think you have to break. Oh, I have to run again. Once you break the sound barrier, you'll be invisible, not invincible. And you will have particles still follow you though, but you get the infinite mass punch, which is anything you punch, it'll reset your speed, but they'll insta-kill no matter who. The only hard part is aim, so aim is the only thing you gotta work on there. And then if you run for even longer after having that, then you unlock a new power called Dimensional Travel. And Dimensional Travel allows you to insta-TP to the overworld, the end, the nether, anything like that, really. I feel like I've demonstrated that enough, so I'll write it off. And then, next power on our to-do list is Flight. Now, Flight, because it's insanely OP, is insanely hard to get. So to get a Dragon Wing, as you see in this recipe 4 times, you need to kill the Ender Dragon once for 1 wing. So you'd have to kill it 4 times to get all the wings necessary, have a Serum Base, which requires Enchanted Golden Apple, and still have 4 more enchanted golden apples. Oh crap, I broke the chest. But then with that, you can craft a potion of flight. You drink it. And now it has 3 modes. Mode 1 is Old Levitate, which allows you to look at the sky and you go up. Mode 2 is Hover, which keeps you on the same level for a while. And Mode 3 is Boost, which is the best one in my opinion, where you fly around like this. You have to crouch and walk at the same time for it to work. Yeah, pretty cool. I will remove such power. And then we have web slinging. Now to get web slinging, you're going to need 3 mud, a supercharged extract from electrokinesis, a serum base, a fermented spider eye, and 3 moss. There's a radioactive syringe in there. Don't question why it's not there. Then you get a radioactive syringe, and you will go into this little spider tank and inject it with it, and it will become a radioactive spider. Now, if you go in survival, you attack it and it bites you, you get web slinging. I'll do it right there real quick. I have web slinging. Go back to creative. And it gives you your new web slinger, which you clip the web thing, shift click to web grab. So I can grab it like that, or I can just see. This is much cooler when you're on buildings and stuff, but you swing around like that. Come back here. But yeah, pretty cool. Good for grappling your enemies. Next power is, what's the other power I have active? I don't know. We'll check that later. But the next power is Pyrokinesis, which is 2 fire charges, 2 slime balls, 1 blaze rod, 1 syringe, and 1 serum base. Get a binding agent. Now you have to be in lava, use a binding agent, and you'll get your power. So you get 2 powers with some fireball and lava stream. So fireball, it would explode things too, but also it's damage. It would explode things and set things on fire, but I have mob briefing off, so you'll not see that. And you can also do some lava streams over here. All that stuff. Go and deactivate that. No. I'm trying to figure out what the extra one I have on is, but it probably doesn't matter. For this last one, you need just a serum base, and to survive in here for 2 minutes, you have to be in powdered snow for an entire 2 minutes, which would kill you multiple times over. So you need to have some sort of healing to make sure you don't keep dying. But eventually, you would get Cryopesis, which I will just command myself in. And now, activate Cryokinesis. Rearrange my inventory so it's stuff for it. Okay, so you can shoot really strong projectiles, and this is like the big power move that has a really long delay. Smash it right on them. I don't know how much health this guy has, because he's not dead, but it does a lot of damage. And that is all for powers. And the final thing we have here is how to get unstable armor. Now to get unstable armor based off the Fantastic Four stuff, you need unstable meteorite ore and a syringe. Interact with it with a syringe, which I will show a beautiful example of. And it will turn to stone, you get unstable molecules. Now why I'm walking away is because they randomly make you explode. So you have to be very careful that you are away from things that you don't want to explode it, and you are quick about it. But then you take unstable molecules in any leather armor piece, and it'll turn the leather armor piece into an unstable armor. Now, unstable armor is unbreakable, and it is able to be colored, and it gives you full armor. Only disadvantage, which is just a look thing, is you cannot use trims on it, unfortunately. I don't know why, it just doesn't work. But yeah, that is unfortunate. We got all the colors over here, and this guy. Last thing is utilities. So player utilities is with 4 iron ingots like this. You get the power menu I've been using, which allows you to see your powers and enable and disable them. And then admin utilities are to use it, you need to do this command right here to get admin. Then you can use this, obtain power, reset power. You can give powers, specific players, take powers from specific players. All that fun stuff for moderation and whatever. And that is my giant long set of everything you need to know about the mod until future updates come out. And I will do individual update videos, not entire whole thing about the mod again videos. But yeah, that is it for now, and goodbye. Please subscribe and stuff. Oh, I gotta stop recording.